Bergen is often seen as Norway's cultural hub and a key entry point to the fjords. If you're planning to visit any city in Norway, Bergen should be on your list. This guide will walk you through the must-see attractions and provide tips on the best times to visit, how to get around. The quickest way to travel from the United States to Bergen is by flying, which takes about 12 hours and 8 minutes and costs between $140 and $800. The distance between the two locations is approximately 5,334 kilometers. You can get a 10% discount on your flight by using the link in the description to book. You can fly directly to Bergen from several cities: Copenhagen, Amsterdam, Stockholm, London, and Frankfurt. Besides many direct flights, you can get to Bergen by ferry or cruise, take a train from Oslo or Flum, or drive through the beautiful fjords and coast. There's also an express bus from Stavanger, and ferries connect Bergen with the continent. To explore Bergen in a day, renting a city bike is highly recommended. For 400 krona, which is $37 to $38 you can get a 24-hour pass to access Bergen City Bikes. Just download their app to locate bikes around the city. The link is in the description. It's a fun, easy, and cost-effective way to see the sights. A great place to begin exploring the city is the picturesque Lille Lungsgårdsvannet, an artificial lake surrounded by prominent art museums and grand historic buildings. Stroll around the lake, relax on one of the many park benches, and enjoy watching the ducks swim in the shallow waters. On one side, you'll find Bergen Bay, and on the other, the historic Bergen area, Bergen's historic wharf, located in one of Northern Europe's oldest port cities on Norway's west coast. It was Norway's capital in the 12th and 13th centuries and became a trade hub in the 12th century. Bergen, also called Tyske Bryggen, the German dock, is a row of historic Hanseatic buildings. Park your bike near the Bergen area and take a walk to explore this UNESCO World Heritage Site. As you get closer, you'll see a row of famous wooden buildings along the waterfront, representing Bergen's rich maritime history and the influence of the Hanseatic League. The buildings, with their steep roofs and charming designs, give you a glimpse into the past of trade and sea travel. Many of them lean towards each other, adding to their appeal. Walking through the cobblestone streets, you'll sense the area's deep history and character. Bergen is Bergen's oldest district, over 1,000 years old, and was once a key trade center for stockfish sent from northern Norway to Europe. This historic area has been vibrant for centuries, and today you can visit attractions like the fish market and Bergenhus Fortress, with many shops offering traditional crafts. Bergen originally stretched over half a kilometer from the meat bazaar to St. Mary's Church, which is Norway's oldest building, and Øvregaten, Norway's first street. Leaving Bergen behind to discover some of Bergen's hidden treasures and lesser-known sites, we continued our bike ride. Behind the homes in Bergen stands the impressive Bergenhus Fortress, a must-see landmark. This castle is among the oldest and best-preserved stone fortifications in Norway. It includes buildings that date back to the 1240s, along with structures added as recently as World War II. Construction of Bergenhus Fortress began in the early 1500s and was continually strengthened throughout the 1600s, reaching completion around 1700. The fortress faced its only siege on August 2, 1665, during the Battle of Vågen, when Dutch ships sought refuge from English warships. Bergenhus provided strong resistance against the English attack. In World War II, the fortress was used by German forces as their western headquarters. A reinforced bunker on the grounds was built by Soviet prisoners of war. An accidental explosion at Vågen on April 20, 1944, caused significant damage to Bergenhus's oldest structures. After the war, the Norwegian government began restoration efforts to preserve Bergenhus, which continued until the mid-1960s. Not far from here is the Fløibanen funicular station, a popular attraction in Bergen. This funicular takes you on a scenic ride to the top of Mount Floyen, offering stunning views of Bergen and its surroundings. It has been transporting visitors for over 100 years, with the journey from the city centre taking about 6 minutes. Once at the top, you'll enjoy breathtaking panoramic views of the city, fjord, and mountains. The funicular is near the water and just a short walk from the fish market. Essentially, a funicular combines features of elevators and trains, using 2 passenger cars connected by a cable and pulley system along a track. So now, this is a historical cathedral, Bergen Cathedral, part of the Church of Norway. Dates back to 1181 and is nearly 900 years old. It is worth visiting. Originally, it was a church dedicated to Saint Olaf, Norway's patron saint, around 1150. The cathedral can accommodate about 900 people. The most interesting part is this cathedral's exterior wall, carrying the Battle of Vogan's history, part of the historic Second Anglo-Dutch War. If you look closely at its facade, you'll notice a cannonball embedded in the stones. During the Second Anglo-Dutch War, the Battle of Vogan, a sea battle between the Dutch and the English, with Norway supporting the Dutch, occurred in Bergen's main port in 1665. A cannonball from this clash between the English and Dutch fleets is still lodged in the cathedral's outer wall. Following a major city fire, a significant renovation and restoration took place in 1702. You can visit Leprosy Museum, which is closed for winter, but be sure to visit in summer. The museum offers a meaningful experience, highlighting human resilience and empathy. It honors Dr. Gerhard Hansen, a notable Norwegian doctor who made important discoveries about leprosy. This is the main pedestrian zone. This area is filled with all the major shops you'd expect in a big city like Bergen. A standout feature is the Sailors' Monument, which honors the city's maritime history. Just a short walk from here is the well-known seafood and fish market. This small, vibrant, open-air market has colorful stalls offering a range of delicious foods. Located at the harbor entrance, the market provides excellent panoramic views of the bay. Now, this is the old Bergen Stock Market building from 1861, located just behind the fish market. Inside, you can admire beautiful frescoes by a notable Norwegian artist, who also created works in Oslo's City Hall. Bergen has many great museums, and one lesser-known gem is the Maritime Museum. It's a bit hidden on a hill, but only about a 10 to 12-minute walk from the fish market. The Maritime Museum offers a wide range of exhibits on the city's maritime history, including historical artifacts, Viking ship models, and full-sized boats from the Bergen area showcasing the evolution of maritime craftsmanship. There's also a section on immigration from Bergen to the US, and an exhibition on Norway's West Coast oil and gas industry. This museum is a must-visit for anyone interested in maritime history. You'll notice the code museums, which play a big role in making Bergen a key spot for art lovers. The Bergen Kunsthall and Rasmus Meyer Art Gallery showcase impressive collections of both Norwegian and international art. If you missed the Oslo Museum, this is a great opportunity to see more works by famous Norwegian painters. With so much to explore, you'll likely spend several hours wandering through the various museums, all accessible with a single ticket that allows same-day entry. Be sure to buy your ticket in advance to guarantee entry. The ticket price will be 175 NOK, includes all code museums. Beyond Bergen's Old Town, the residential neighborhoods are definitely worth exploring. I stayed in a modern apartment and enjoyed the local vibe away from the usual tourist spots. Don't miss the beautiful murals and street art scattered throughout the city. Norway has hidden gems in the most unexpected places. One such gem is the Damsgård Country Mansion, a stunning example of Rococo wooden architecture. Built in the 1770s for General Joachim Christian Gielmoyden, this summer house reflects the lavish lifestyle of Bergen's upper class in the 1700s. Today, it's considered one of Europe's most authentic wooden buildings from that era. Visitors can enjoy the garden exhibition during opening hours and take guided tours of the mansion. Tickets are priced at 160 NOK. Bergen is full of charming streets, some tucked away from the main paths. Here are 3 favorites. First, Court Peel Street is a steep, picturesque lane, believed to be one of Bergen's oldest, dating back to the Middle Ages. Walking through it feels like stepping back in time, ending at a lively square with colorful buildings. Not far away is Kinesis Maba Street, a narrow cobblestone street lined with beautiful old wooden houses. It's one of Bergen's most photographed spots, perfect for admiring historic architecture or relaxing on a bench to enjoy the cozy atmosphere. Another gem is Eland Street, a residential area that reflects the warmth and character of Bergen's tight-knit communities. It's lined with trees, flower beds, and green spaces, adding natural beauty to the neighborhood. Friendly local cats may greet you as you walk by. Around midday, the street captures a delightful atmosphere that locals cherish. Heading towards Nordnes and Klosteret, you'll find more colorful houses and charming streets, ideal for snapping memorable photos. Now let's discuss a hidden gem you never want to miss. One of Bergen's top attractions is the Edvard Grieg Museum, Troldhaugen, which offers a fascinating glimpse into the life of the renowned composer. Located about 10 kilometers, 6 miles south of Bergen, it might seem a bit challenging to reach, but many tours and cruise ships include it in their itineraries. Independent travelers can also visit by joining a tour or exploring on their own. Many visitors may not initially know much about Edvard Grieg or the significance of the museum. However, once they explore the museum or attend a lunchtime concert, they often gain a new appreciation for his work. Even if you're not a huge fan of Grieg, the museum is a delightful place to visit and a must-see when in Bergen. It's getting late, but we still have one last adventure: hiking up Olsriva, also known as Stolz Hill. I spoke with someone who said it took him 25 minutes at a fast pace. Given how I'm dressed, I expect it might take us around 40 to 45 minutes. We're not really dressed for hiking, but what's the worst that can happen? Let's give it a try. Stolzekleiven, or Stolzen, is a popular hiking trail in Bergen, offering an exhilarating outdoor experience for both locals and tourists. The trail starts at the base of a steep road and includes about 908 stone and wooden steps to the top. As you climb, you're rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of Bergen and the sea. Stolzen is perfect for those seeking a challenging workout or an exciting adventure. The hike is fairly strenuous, but as an average 42-year-old with less than ideal shoes, I believe I can make it. Just take your time. Go at your own pace and you'll reach the summit too. Why visit Bergen? Nestled between 7 mountains and the Norwegian Sea, Bergen isn't just Norway's second-largest city. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site that perfectly blends medieval charm with modern Scandinavian culture. Whether you're here for the stunning fjords, the vibrant cultural scene, or the incredible seafood, Bergen has something for everyone. We will make another video talking about why you should visit Bergen. Stay with us and subscribe to Travel Forever On to see the video. By my experiences, I am going to share some tips when you visit Bergen. Remember this: get the Bergen card. Shop at local supermarkets. Use public transport. Free walking tours. Tip-based. Norwegians appreciate punctuality. Tipping is not expected, but appreciated. 10% is fine. Most people speak excellent English. Best photo spots: Mount Floyen sunset, Bergen early in the morning, fish market during golden hour. You will get a 2-day itinerary in the description, also in our playlist. Now, let's make perfect 3-day itinerary. On day 1, explore the vibrant city center in the historic Bergen district. Day 2 takes you up Mount Floyen for spectacular views and a chance to explore local museums. Wrap up your adventure on Day 3 with an unforgettable fjord tour. Bergen is a city that will steal your heart with its perfect blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. Whether you're here for a weekend or a week, you'll find yourself planning your next visit before you leave. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel content. Drop a comment below with your favorite Bergen experience or any questions you have about visiting this amazing city.